Jeff Gordon into the attention of Ray Evernham and the crew. Matt Yoakum.
45 miles per hour down the road. You're going to see most everybody take on 4 tires on this first pit stop. Tire wear is so great here at Rockingham. Mike Trower going to work on the right rear, already around to the left side. Jeff said the car is way loose, guys. Let's tighten this up. They're going to make some adjustments with air pressure. The fuel already in, and Jeff Gordon's down and away. Glenn?
There's Jeff Gordon there, right there now, with Rick Mast directly ahead of him. Of course, Mast hasn't stopped yet.
You see the difference right there. Jeff Gordon in 24 with 4 fresh tires. Right now, Ricky Rudd's in the way, but Jeff Gordon much quicker than the second place car with the 4 brand new tires. See in the corner there, he pulls about 4 car lengths just getting in there.
Comparison.
Well, Dick, I was talking to Ray Evernham. He told me on that last pit stop, their car was so loose it had wore out the right rear tire because Jeff had heated it up so much. They were thinking about coming in on the last caution, but decided not to give up track position. He's cautioning Jeff, hey, look, just take it easy on this set of tires. There's about 300 laps left to go, so we're not going to win it on lap 93.
Jeff Gordon, meanwhile, has backslid all the way to 17th. Let's follow here as everybody comes by, and more guys come by, and more guys come by. And Jeff Gordon still backsliding now to 18th. Matt, what are you hearing?
Eli, Jeff Gordon says it's loose, it's loose, it's loose. I can't run low, I can't run high. I'm just hanging on right now, hopefully going to our next pit stop. Jeff Gordon's run here in Rockingham today. He was trying to hold on to the top 10, fighting a loose race car. When he came in for that last pit stop, he took on 4 tires. They also added a spring rubber, hoping that may be an answer to his problems today. He's now 28th.
Jeff Gordon got his hands full today. I'm telling you, he's back here in the pack. He and Terry Labonte both are struggling right now.
In a car called Butthead, and they may be wondering about chasing cars.
I'm glad you said that. Jeff Gordon's in. You see that ratchet wrench going in, guys. An adjustment being made, Matt.
Eli, they're also going to take a rubber out of the right rear. 4 tire stop for Jeff Gordon. The rubber they put into the spring did not seem to help, so they're going to take that out, and he's down.
You know, he's beginning to move again, guys. As you see the front 2, Martin on the left and Wallace on the right, is Jeff Gordon. He's beginning to climb up now. He's in the top 10.
Only Chevrolet to make it there, but you just knew that those guys were going to get the thing done and get that car dialed in as they managed to work on it all day long. Here's Gordon on the high side, Schrader on the bottom as Gordon picks off another one. Schrader down laps. Gordon still in the lead lap.
Look for him to be a factor.
We saw the Texaco Haviland points as they run. And Gordon ahead of Jeremy Mayfield, 9th and 10th on the screen.
Yes, and that's a lap penalty. Nobody wants to play that. You can see the raw fuel there, unburned fuel in the 94 car. Look at Jeff Gordon down under Jimmy Spencer here.
That's 4th place.
He finally got his car dialed in. He's been very much a factor for the last little bit, and the car is able to run a little bit lower than these other cars. If you remember, he won the race here last year by being able to run the middle part of the racetrack because everybody else was trying to run the bottom and the very top.
3 top 10 finishes here in the last 6 races. 2 wins and a 4th place finish for Jeff Gordon.
The 24 car coming down pit road, the Rainbow Warriors, going to make some service on Jeff Gordon, a 4 tire stop. As you recall, they've been battling a loose condition all day long in the Rainbow Warriors pit. Ray Evernham has tried just about everything. They're now on the right side. Mike Trower and company. They've tried spring rubbers, wedge adjustments, track bar adjustments. Nothing really has seemed to work. Now they're back over on the left side now. The captain, Mike Belden, in with a 2nd can of gas. Now let's go to Glenn Jarrett, who's on the backstretch.
That's a good move for Jeff Gordon. He's been up to the front, he's been back, he's been to the front again. And here he is battling with Dick Trickle. Trickle is just ahead of him in the 90, and that's for position. That's for 6th spot on your screen. There goes Jeff Gordon again. That's for position. He wants 6th from Dick Trickle.
The way Trickle's fighting him back, he might be Trickle's age before he gets by him there.
Well, I don't know. Looks like he's got him, buddy.
He put a slide job on him there coming out of the corner.
But that man in the middle of your screen, Jeff Gordon, is on the stopwatch, the quickest car on the racetrack right now.
Unbelievable how he's picked it up. He has moved himself right into contention now in the 3rd spot. Jeff Gordon, without a doubt, is much quicker than anyone else on the racetrack.
All of these guys, though, 2 miles an hour slower than Jeff Gordon. Gordon continues as the quickest car on the racetrack right now. Meanwhile, there is the good battle for second spot that evaporated as soon as Jeff Gordon got to Mark Martin. That's how quickly Gordon is running now in the 24.
Took that car right into second place without any trouble. Eli, this is incredible. Jeff Gordon has figured out something, he and Ray Evernham, to get this car handling. He was completely out of the race. Now he's running Rusty Wallace down. He's only 2 car lengths back.
Those stops again taking place under green, which negates the disadvantage that those teams on the back straightaway would have. And here again, with Rusty Wallace being challenged, Jeff Gordon grabs the lead as they go through the corner and come back to the stripe. That quickly, it all changes. As we told you, Gordon has been consistently the fastest car on the racetrack. The lead swaps at lap 270.
Also on the left side of Gordon's car, the captain, Mike Belden, for the 24 car. With the second can of fuel, he's in. The 24 car's down and away, and he will beat the 2-car off Pier Road. Well, down here in the Rainbow Warriors pits, I just talked to Ray Evernham. He says this is kind of deja vu to last year. If you recall, the 88 car Dale Jarrett dominated. They worked all day on the handling of the Rainbow Warriors number 24 DuPont Chevy, got it up to the front in the late stages, and took home the victory. That's the game plan today. They worked on their cars a little bit tight, so they worked on it with air pressure on the last pit stop. Ray says the car is A-OK. And they should have something for the 2 car, they believe.
See Jeff Gordon in the 24 there as they head down into turn 1. Now what he can use right now is that Rusty go up there, get everybody aware. They're giving these guys a look at the lead car as he comes up through there. Jeff Gordon can take his time and just kind of follow Rusty through there. Not a bit, oh, he's quick though. Look at him come on the bottom side here.
Derek Cope opened the inside, not wanting to go a lap down, and Jeff Gordon takes the lead. Jeff Gordon uses Derek Cope as the pick and takes the lead on the low side of the racetrack here at lap 289.
Look really carefully at Jeff Gordon's car in that tight shot. You saw he's got a pretty good sized dent in the left rear fender. That would have hurt him at Daytona last week, but it won't hurt him here at all. You see that fender sort of tucked up underneath there. He's contacted somebody.
The good part about that damage has been done for about 100 laps right now. I noticed it earlier in the race, so it's not a problem for him.
And now here's Jeff Gordon trying to put Earnhardt a lap down. Dale is in 16th position. You see the 5, Terry Labonte, has already been lapped by his corporate teammate.
I'm sure Earnhardt will just move over and let him go.
Sure he will. Meanwhile, nothing. Oh, give him a little shot.
Wait a minute.
And that'll allow Terry Labonte to get back on the tail end of the lead lap to the outside.
Did Gordon just Earnhardt?
Yeah,
I think he did.
I'll tell you, the winner there, though, was Earnhardt. Right now, Jeff Gordon's got a very, very fast race car. He needs to regroup here and get himself back on track. Well, Gordon's down there where he can't touch the throttle right now to come off the corner wide. Oh, you see this? He moved right over there and made a little contact with Rusty Wallace coming out of turn 2.
Getting physical.
Ray Evernham, the master coach, coaching Jeff. Hey, back off. Let's cool down those tires. We know battling the 7 and the 2 car that we heated up the tires. Let's let them cool back down and get ourselves back into our rhythm.
You're back just in time for this great battle for second place. Jeff Bodine outside, Jeff Gordon inside. Rusty Wallace watching and give it to Gordon. Second spot, changing hands right there. Here comes Jeff Gordon now into the picture.
Eli, you're exactly right. He's as fast as he was just before that caution right now. He is running Jeremy Mayfield down. He's picked up some 10 car lengths in the past 2 laps.
And meanwhile, here's Gordon closed in. He was just cooling it back there.
Remember, we heard from the guys downstairs that Ray Evernham had said, you know, let those tires cool.
You know, I hit on that. Once you burn those tires, it takes 2 or 3, 4 laps to get them back to the same temperature as the cars you're racing with.
Here's the lead. Here goes Gordon. He had the lead for 10 laps, lost it, gets it right back now. Jeff Gordon is again leading here in Rockingham with 67 laps to go.
Boy, this Chevrolet, they can't complain about downforce on this particular Chevrolet because it's getting the job done right now. But he still has one obstacle right in front of him. You see that 3 car. He tried him a while ago, bumped him in the back, and really had to wait about 8 or 10 laps to recover. Here comes Gordon with a good run this time. He should come off the corner side by side with Earnhardt.
To the straight.
Earnhardt trying to prevent himself from going a lap down. Gordon, your race leader.
Earnhardt's in 15th.
Well, everybody's taking a shot at Earnhardt. So far, nobody can get it.
You see where Earnhardt goes in the corner there on the high side of the racetrack, using every bit of this bank that he can. Gordon pinned down to the bottom side of the racetrack. It's very, very hard to pick up the throttle on the inside there and not get into the car on the outside.
Again, 24 Gordon, 12 Mayfield battling for the lead. Earnhardt in the 3, just trying to stay on the tail end of the lead lap in 15th. 63 laps to go. The leader, Jeff Gordon, through all of this, he has a lead now of better than 3 seconds. 3 8/10 seconds now is Gordon's lead on Rusty Wallace.
Well, we're talking about a reversal of fortunes. Consider what has happened to Gordon at Daytona. The shift problem, the restart problem in the shootout first. Then the loss in the 125 when they pitted, and then in the Daytona 500 they lost a motor, finished 15th in that race, and now they're leading. How many reversals of fortune since last week?
Gordon gets his marks. This will be the final pit stop for Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors. A 4-tire pit stop. Jeff said the car was a little bit loose. He thinks he wore out the right rear, battling the man in black, Dale Earnhardt. Now let's go back up pit road to Steve Burns.
Moving in for the fight.
That's for the lead. Gordon wants it back, grabs it on the low side of the racetrack.
The one advantage right now that 24 car has over the entire field is he has open racetrack to run. The rest of them are having to contend with heavy traffic back in the pack. So Gordon right now is running the racetrack. Everybody else is running competition.
Good point.
He's a 2-time winner here. Won this race last spring.
You were talking about Jeff Gordon. If he can win this race, he would join Rusty Wallace, Kyle Petty, and Richard Petty as winners of consecutive Goodwrench races here at Rockingham.
Looking awful good right now.
Lap 378, just 15 to go.
What a job his crew has done today of turning a car that wasn't fast into the leader. Seemed like every time Gordon went on pit road, every time he had a chance to have that crew lay their hands on it, it just got faster and faster.
Ray Evernham looks on. Crew chief, coach, best friend of Jeff Gordon. Ray Evernham talking to Walt Green, the NASCAR official there in the background, trying to point something out. What he's pointing out is that my guy's about a second and a third ahead of everybody else.
I know what the concern is right now. Jeremy Mayfield in the 12 car is just about 15 car lengths ahead of Jeff Gordon. Rusty Wallace in second is just behind him.
Interesting. Again, they're corporate teammates. Three laps to go. Matt, what was Ray Evernham concerned about?
Eli, he was concerned about the 12 car, not that the 12 car might intentionally block the 24, but he just wanted to relay to Walt Green if he could talk to the crew chief of the 12, Paul Andrews, and say, hey, look, we're coming. We'd appreciate some consideration.
And clearly, Jeremy Mayfield has let him go right by. Plenty of room between them all.
But that's heads up. I mean, Jeremy Mayfield's class act. He would never do anything like that, but it's smart of Ray Evernham to let them know he's on his way.
Ray Evernham leaves no detail unattended.
They're coming to the white flag. Jimmy Howell has it in hand. The white is in the air. One more lap around. 1 mile now remaining for Jeff Gordon. He started fourth. This will be his third Rockingham win and his 30th career victory. Of those 30 victories, 22 have been on super speedways. And he has now won 28 of the last 100 Winston Cup races. Jeff Gordon wins at Rockingham. Unofficially, Gordon, Wallace, Martin, Spencer, Jeff Bodine, Bill Elliott, Jarrett, Labonte, and Craven in that order. High fives for the Rainbow Warriors. And can you imagine one guy winning 28 of the last 100 races? Matt Yoakum, that's remarkable.
Boy, what a big day for the Rainbow Warriors, or patented day for the Rainbow Warriors. Battle all day, never give up, never refuse to lose. These guys, boy, what a great win. You got to give a call to Michael Landis, too, the new spotter for the Rainbow Warriors. He took over today for Dave Tapman. What a big day for these guys. Ray Evernham, these guys never gave up. A patented day for the Rainbow Warriors, Ray.
You know, just unbelievable. I don't know how better to say to refuse to lose than what these guys did today. It was awesome, awesome day, and I am so proud to be part of this team. You can't believe it.
Well, it's hard to top those. An awesome day. Sentiments from Ray Evernham.
Chevrolet wins. Fords finish in the next 6 positions, but there is one happy guy, Glenn Jarrett.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I guess because we fought the car so much in the early stages of the race, man, I was just trying to stay on the lead lap for most of the race, and to be here in victory lane, this is unbelievable. I want to thank God. I mean, he certainly was blessing me. Every time I got down and thought, this day is going to be a disaster, he always came to me and said, don't worry, it'll happen. And all the Rainbow Warriors did an incredible job in the pits.
Well, congratulations again. Great day for the 2nd year in a row. Jeff Gordon in victory lane for this race.
That 24 bunch, they held back all weekend and stepped on the gas when they needed to go. And they still got it, I tell you. They proved that today. They won that race and let the Fords let the new Taurus lead all the laps, and they stepped on the gas when it counted.
They deserved it today. This is, it's been an awesome win. I got to tell you, halfway through the race, I'd have said no way. We'd have been happy with a top 10, then maybe a top 5, but finally hit a combination. And like I said, these guys really refuse to lose. And Jeff Gordon is an awesome race driver, and he hung with us all day.
Big win today for Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace second, and Mark Martin, Jimmy Spencer, and Jeff Bodine, your top 5. A big thank you to the guys who patrolled pit road today. Dale Jarrett, his brother Glenn Jarrett doing all the running up and down the pit lane, along with Steve Burns and Matt Yoakum, Buddy Baker, Dick Berggren alongside. I'm Eli Gold. Thanks for joining us here on TNN Motorsports as the Rainbow Warriors are back in victory lane. So long, everyone.